You've learned the technique, you've learned how to control your voice, you've learned resonance, you've learned breathing. Let me show you in this video how to change a song, how to turn a song from just being simple to being good, like real good. Welcome, guys. My name is Graciedion, and I am the lead voice coach at Graciedion Music Institute, where we help singers to find their unique voice, and we also help musicians to find their sound. So, if this is you, you are passionate about music, you want to learn music and be better, then head over to our institute at Graciedion Music Institute. So, let's get started to today's video. So you can do an exercise, you can do vocal exercises. In short, you've been doing a whole lot of vocal exercises. Maybe you've even been working with a vocal coach and the teacher has been telling you a whole lot about music, how to breathe well, how to do this. But then when you sing, it still looks like, I'm still sounding the way I'm sounding, or am I really improving? I've been doing everything my teacher said, but I'm not seeing improvement yet. Now, it's because you're just running the exercise. You are not applying what you sing to your voice that it becomes natural to you. Sometimes I have to tell our students to apply it to their speaking voice to the extent it becomes so natural to you. So now, how are we going to apply what we have learned so far? Resonance, all these things you've been watching in my channel, when I taught in day 1, what I taught in day 2, what was taught in day 3. How do you apply it to a song? So we're going to use this song. I'm sure many of you will know this. It is My Beloved is the most beautiful amongst thousands and thousands. Now, how are we going to apply our technique into the song? I've got you. The first thing you're going to do is to mark your breathing points. So let's look at the song. I breathe in before I start, and then I activate from here. My, breathing again, then go. My beloved is. You need to make sure you activate the singing. And then you mark where you will breathe in again. My beloved is, you breathe in, the most beautiful, you breathe in, amongst thousands, you breathe in, and thousands. So these are phrases. You take note of the phrases, the rest, and then you tell yourself that at that point you will engage and take in air. So let's go through it. You see that? My beloved is the most beautiful amongst thousands and thousands. Avoid your chest falling. Now the second step is to find the highest note there, because probably the high notes there are going to give you a problem. So like now there is tendency that you're going to crack at the Yeshua. That is the high note. Remember what I always say, maintain your steeze and raise your eyebrow. So, that settles it. So remember, the first one you took note of is your breathing, your engagement, and all the times when you're going to breathe in, and then start singing from there. Okay? Second one is to now find the high notes. Now, the third thing you're going to do is now to add the placement, the resonance. This is now what will make it rich, because at the point of just breath support, you have Yeshua, and when you add to work on your highest notes, you still lack placement. So that placement now makes it rich and refined. So let's say, for instance, you add the chest focused placement. That means your chest is going to feel like your speaker, like the sound is vibrating on your chest. So let's see how it goes. Go to the my. I'm feeling it here now. My beloved is the most beautiful amongst thousands and thousands. Let me go into the issue. Yeshua. That is on my chest. Now, if you put it as a forward placement, Yeshua, Yeshua, you will feel the vibration here. Now, if you put the vibration on your head, just hum and feel it here. Head focus placement. Good. So you determine the placement that is best. I think for this song, the mix placement would have been better, which is you put it in the max, like forward placement. Now that you've gotten the placement, you can also do a resonance stacking. When I'm talking of resonance stacking, that means you're going to be mixing it. That is the Graciedion method. We mix. We add the chest resonance, mix it with the max focus, and then mix it with the head. So how would it sound? Yeah, yeah, and then yeah, yes, then mix it. Yes, then mix it to the head. Yeah, 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 yes, you see how that is richer? Because now I have stacked it, both the chest focus with the forward, with the max placement, and then the head. So as I was stacking it from the chest, I stacked it with this one. I stacked it here. Sounds nice, right? So be creative around it, and you'll be shocked that you will take your singing from just being a good singer to being a legendary singer that everybody would love to watch, and people will pay huge amounts of money to find you and to celebrate you. So if you have put the placement, there is one more thing you need to put, that if you don't put it, it will look like your song is empty. It doesn't have life. It's just be technical, and people will leave empty, because you need to make people to feel something when they listen to your voice. And what is that thing? That thing is called emotions. So after you've done your breath, worked on the highest notes and being accurate there, and then you've done your placement correctly. This last thing is emotions. Emotions should be the driver. Emotions should be your voice because emotions are your voice. Then these techniques you've learned should now support it. So, for instance, I activate my beloved is the. Now I need to put in how I feel about the song, the message I feel, and then support it with the tradition. So I'm saying, my beloved is the most beautiful. My beloved is the most beautiful amongst thousands and thousands. My beloved is the most beautiful amongst thousands and thousands. Yeshua. Ah, ah. You see what I did there? I was intentional about what I was singing. I knew what I was singing. I was telling you that my beloved is the most beautiful. But when you sing and you just say, oh, let me just be saying, my beloved, your song will just be there. But if you want the song to feel, you want the song to breathe, then you need to let the emotions be the driver. And then the sound will now support it. Let the sound be the vehicle, then the emotions drive it. So you put the emotions first, then you guide it with your unique techniques. So how did it feel? I know you're doing it as I'm doing it, right? You can use any song at all. If you're already a singer, use it. If you're not a singer, then go and get a song and try this thing step by step. You can always go back to the beginning again and watch this video. Like, can watch it like 10,000 times, no problem. You can even share it to your friends that you know that anytime they sing, their song is just there, but they like to sing. Let them do this thing step by step. And I'm telling you, if they do it, you will see changes. There will be an amazing transformation in the way they sing, even simple song. You see, so it's a simple song I used, but now I made it look something extraordinary. So you too can do it. If you want to really help your voice, then you don't need to miss this next video.